Hello everyone, my name is Hightech, and this is TradeForImpact YouTube channel. TradeForImpact is nothing else like automated trading service available at Zignaly.com, which is a trading bot platform where a lot of traders gather and facilitate either their manual strategies or their algorithms, just like we do. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on right now, what is our algorithm doing. As you see, as of now, we have two positions in a loss. 2 out of 12 we can possibly have, because we have 12 so-called channels, as we name them, and 10 out of 12 decided to exit. We play spot, we do only long positions, we don't play short. Why? Because simply if you think about it, if you short, you are trying to go against a hyper deflationary asset with actually at this time nearly super inflationary asset, which is a fiat. So automatically you put yourself in a huge disadvantage. So that's why, because we like to play from a position of strength, so we just simply don't do that. I know it's very tempting to most of the people that it could be very profitable. However, practice demonstrates that sooner or later you will get liquidated anyway. So even if you have actually a pretty nice series of wins. So we want our people and us ourselves to earn money, not to gamble money, because gambling sooner or later you will just stay with empty pockets. So here, for example, you have our recent trades of our algorithm on Bitcoin USDT pair. As you see, the last entrance was here. Not last entrance, I'm sorry. One of the last entrances was here, the exit was here, then there is a renewal of a position. The re-entry algorithm detected some momentum. However, in this area we encountered some trouble, so here it decided to leave. And here actually we're forming this sort of this ascending triangle, if we consider it from classical technical analysis standpoint. So here actually the entry was quite correct, one must say. However, as you see, as of now we are experiencing a downward movement, which sometimes happens. Actually, it's not a rarity with our algorithm. Sometimes some whale is trying to unload the bugs when he or she detects or realizes that there is liquidity to cash out a little bit of the profits, and then this sort of price movements happen. I actually was expecting it, and I recorded it in a video yesterday, because I thought it would be a little bit too quick, it would be a little bit too obvious, and trading is never obvious. Trading always wants to give you as many doubts as possible. That is why there's very little people that actually make sustainable income from it for extended period of time, like we do. So it's not easy. I know on the internet you can find a lot of YouTubers that claim otherwise. However, I mean, once you got like 500,000 followers, whatever you say, and people like you make people follow you, it's actually quite easy to make the price go your way, at least for a certain amount of percent. So most probably this is what I believe, and this is what logic says that that must simply be the way in vast majority of cases, because it's very difficult to maintain a high hit rate for I don't know, dozens of trades. It's extremely difficult, and that is why our algorithm has a very high win-lose ratio, in between 5 to 1, 6 to 1, and that is why I can afford to have, as you see here, hit rate way below 50%. Sometimes it's even much lower than this, and still makes very satisfying gains. If you want to look up our offer, just go to TradeForImpact.com, and there you have everything described, and you can make a decision what sort of service you want to connect to, because we have two, and one of them has two modes. So you can ask on the chat of our website the details, and we'll explain everything, so you have full clarity. So if it comes to current price action, what I already said, I was expecting this sort of rejection, like sort of playing on our nerves, playing with our emotions, and it just exactly that happened. I actually expect, and I'm not talking for my algorithm, I must declare one thing: I never interrupt, I never get in the way of what my algorithm is doing. Why? Because me trading manually, I never was having results like my algorithm, and that's why, although I have, I can have certain assumptions on or theories, I will never interfere in what my algorithm is doing. And although I was expecting this movement to happen, and I got entry here driven by my algorithm, I wasn't exiting, I wasn't doing anything. I'm just letting it go. I'm letting it drive. I'm letting it ride. But what I actually expect is most probably we'll get some sort of bounce back, and maybe either here, if the momentum will disappear, my algorithm will make an exit, and we will fall substantially lower. What actually would be quite nice, because then I would most probably buy up a little bit of cryptos at that point from my money that I have on the side. Sometimes I do some additional decisions with my capital that was already made with my algorithm. So sometimes I reinvest it, and I will strongly think about any sideways actions. However, it could very well go the other way. This trade could very well turn out to be a correct one. We could get a follow through this entire trend, and just keep marking new all-time highs. That wouldn't surprise me at all, especially that the narrative among the YouTubers now is that we are going to get that correction, that hard correction. So that would be no surprise. That market would make everyone a joke, and we would go just the opposite way. That wouldn't be a novelty, nothing new in this reality. So if we follow the press, we got some bullish news, and actually I would say it's a little bit this sort of makes me think that it slightly increases the probability of the actual correction, because although we are still in a bull market, and not only on chart, but the the general narrative is such that we are. So you know, you would expect whatever bullish information is in a bull trend, so it spikes more and more interest and brings more and more people, more newbies that don't do their due diligence, just they throw just way too much money, they overinvest, and that basically pushes the price higher and higher. However, because here we have like a little bust stop, so in my opinion, from my experience, just again not suggested by my algorithm in any way on the Bitcoin chart, but from my experience it could eventually increase a little bit the probability of that correction happen. That would actually suggest also that we got only two positions open that are in a loss as of now out of 12. That also is sort of indicating that that the momentum is about to completely vanish, because I mean this is sort of a disproportion, sort of a divergence, we could say. You could treat it like that. So yeah, so maybe my algorithm will decide to actually also close these positions, and then we will see the actual breakdown of what for example happened on the smaller interval of Bitcoin, as you see here, for example. This is 15 minutes interval, the other one was one hourly, so the decision were made based on observing 1 hourly candle. Here you got 15-minute interval, and here we exited the position much earlier, and as you see, it was a correct decision because the price went significantly down. Similar thing happened on 15 minutes interval of VeChain. As you see here, here we got entry. Here my algorithm detected that the momentum that was created here unfortunately was gone, and it's time to just move out. And as you see, we experienced a dip, a price action following to the downside. So sometimes it's like that. Here I think we have Binance. So the screen is a little bit far from me, so forgive me that, but I will have to zoom in. No, this is BTC. I have a little bit of problem with my eyes. Whereas we could actually see here on Cardano, 15-minute interval. The situation was similar to VeChain. Also, there was a momentum detected. Here we have sort of a small ascending triangle. So even analyzing it from classical technical analysis standpoint, this entry was correct, and we observed a little bit of a pump, but then a complete rollover and return, pushback by the bears. And at this point, my algorithm decided that there is nothing left here, so we should just exit this position, and what happened later you can see more to the right side from this point. So yeah, generally as you can see, there is clearly something in TradeForImpact, the TradeForImpact algorithm that just makes it predict how market will behave just before the most significant movements or moves, and this is what makes it just simply and the profit overall, although it has, like I said at the beginning, hit rate just like overall much below 50%, although we got two channels that have it higher than 50%, and for example Ethereum can make a case here. As you see, at this point we had an exit. The price followed further, followed higher, and one could regret it at this point, but look what happened next. As of now, the price is hovering below the exit of our algorithm. So and as of now, the trend is turning out that the decision about abandoning the market and just going into USDT was fully correct. So if you want to connect to our algorithm, visit the description section. There you'll have all the links necessary to register on Zignaly, register your account on Zignaly, tutorials. You can find them on this very channel. How to connect to profit sharing, how to connect to signal providing, where you keep 100% of gains, and profit sharing. Profits are split. The absolute profit. So only from absolute profit. So fair and square. If my algorithm is losing your money, then up until it recuperates the initial amount, there is absolutely no share, there is no split. Then it just works for free for you. It's actually a very good alternative for those that are complete newbies. They don't, people that don't know anything about trading. Even people that actually know trading, is still good. We actually have among our subscribers professional traders, which I must say are the best customers I ever had. We ever had, because they just look at the data that we update on our website, the statistical data, about the historical data about our trades, and they just ask us how they pay, and how to connect. They connect, and that's it. They don't ask any more questions. Why? Because a professional can spot immediately a real deal, and our algorithm is definitely a real deal. We trade on it with our very own money. Even the money we earn from subscriptions just earns our living. So yeah, you can connect to it for free in profit sharing mode or in subscription mode, paid mode, and just let it benefit you. So that's it for today. Thank you for your time, guys, and subscribe to our channel. We will try to upload content daily, so you will get some insight into how our algorithm is performing, what it is predicting, and eventually maybe it will make you connect to our service, to our profit sharing, or either to purchase our subscription. Thank you for your time, and to the next one.